More reflexive verbs. When expressing actions regarding personal care, Spanish reflexive verbs are used with a definite article preceding parts of the body. In English, the possessive adjective is used instead. So, in other words, in Spanish, you use reflexive, whereas in English, you're going to use your possession. It might sound weird, but it's really easy. So, in Spanish, we use nos lavamos la cara, which is we wash ourselves the face. But in English, we would say we wash our face, right? Or our faces. So our is showing the possessive. So possessive is our. But then nos lavamos, this is going to be or reflexive, okay? So it's this way for a majority of things. Same thing with like our teeth, right? So we would say they brush their teeth. There is your possessive, whereas in Spanish, they will use a reflexive. So se cepillan los dientes, which is they themselves brush the teeth, okay? Note that la cara, the noun referring to the part of the body, is singular despite the fact that more than one person is washing his or her face, right? In Spanish, it is understood that each one washes his or her own face. The same use of the singular applies to individual items of clothing with reflexive verbs. Of course, if the noun refers to more than one item, the plural of the noun is used. So se quitan el sombrero para saludar. They take off their hat to greet you, right? So se quitan is literally saying like they themselves take off the hat to greet you or just to greet, okay? Estos chicos no se limpian las uñas. The kids do not clean their nails, right? So though these kids no se limpian, which is like se limpian, so they themselves don't clean the nails. Okay, so it's just understood that we're obviously talking about their nails. I have no idea how that just got on the screen. I didn't even touch it. All right, so we have ejercicio 8.2. So these are the verbs that we're going to be using to fill in the blanks, okay? So ejercicio 8.2 se dice en español, escribe la forma apropiada del verbo y el pronombre reflexivo. Número 1, I cut my nails. Well, we know it's going to be in the I form, just like in our previous one. And to cut is cortarse. So we'll do me. And then corto, C-O-R-T-O, because that is our appropriate ending. And then my nails, well, we don't have to say my because we're using the reflexive in Spanish. So we're just going to do the nails, which is the same one that's up here. Las uñas. Okay. Next one. Lana combs her hair. So Lana, we're talking about she, so we're going to use se. And then to comb is bañarse. So P-E-I-N, and we're talking about her. So our ending is just going to be A, and then, so remember, we don't have to do possessive here. We're just going to do the hair. So, el cabello. We'll do one more together. We wash our hands. So we're going to start with nos as our appropriate pronoun. Wash. So we know to wash is lavarse. So L-A-V-A-M-O-S. So we started with lavar, took off our A and added A-M-O-S because that's our ending for we. And then hands. So just think the hands. So las manos. Okay, and it is las, it's not going to be los because for some reason manos is one of those irregular ones. It's an irregular noun where it's las instead of los. Okay, so you're going to do the rest of these, yeah. So it's just 4, 5, and 6 on your own.